What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So about a week ago I was looking at Kim Kardashian's Insta story and she posts a lot of things about like health and fitness and her working out, but one thing that did catch my eye was she shared her sister Kourtney Kardashian's blog because she has like a blog called Poosh or something like that. It was called What to Eat to Slim Down in a Short Amount of Time. And to be honest, my first thought with this was I've never really noticed what they eat other than just salads and just juices and everything that I see on like their actual show. But aside from that, I've never seen them eat anything else. So like the human guinea pig that I am, I decided to try it out for myself. Obviously, I took some precautions before I started eating this meal plan. I want to start off by saying that this is a disclaimer and that not everyone should be eating this amount of food, because we don't know if that's enough for you and for your body mass. And that's one thing that I took into account when making this video. Was I decided that if I really was going to try this, I wanted to make sure that it fit with the calories that I'm supposed to intake on a day-to-day basis, and I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't eating less than I'm supposed to. So what I did was I went onto this website down here, I'm going to put it right here, and this calculates the amount of calories you're supposed to be intaking. Of course, that's up to you. I'm not making you do this. This is an experiment. I want to make that a disclaimer. I'm just a guinea pig and I just like to try different things. Without further ado, here is me trying Kardashian meal plans for a week. So I started off on a Monday. I was feeling pretty bloated this day, and I think it was because my period was coming. At first I felt discouraged and afraid that I wouldn't see too much change because I was bloated, but I kept my hopes up and I decided to really commit to it. Now, a lot of things that Kim Kardashian or Kourtney Kardashian, the Kardashians do, I don't do. I don't wake up at 5:30 in the morning. That is literally insane. I wake up probably at like 10. So I used all those variations, everything that they do, and I try to vary it into my own life. I did try to follow it to the best of my abilities with what I had, really. Okay, so for breakfast, the plan calls for an egg scramble. This scramble has 4 different types of veggies and some type of fruit. I didn't always have the fruit or the veggies, so I tried to variate it. So if I had maybe just zucchini and tomatoes, then I would try to put more of that since I didn't have the other 2 servings of it. So this is just a learning lesson. Make do with what you have and just be creative. For a morning snack, she has her berry pie smoothie. This was questionable. I was really surprised with this one. I can't believe it tasted that good. I mean, to this day I'm still making it and I'm still drinking it, which is crazy. So this is the lineup for the berry smoothie. I have some leftover blueberries. She also asked for a beet, a small beet. I also have some frozen bananas. I have some hemp hearts. It also called for some almond butter, spinach, collagen, lime or lemon. Actually, it called for lemon and I only have lime, so I'm going to use that, and some non-dairy milk. So the beets and the lime I feel like would taste so weird, so let's give it a go. It smells like almond butter, which smells pretty good, like banana and almond butter. So wait, oh my god, it looks so creepy, but this might be my new favorite. Wow. My meals were like 3 hours apart, which I did not mind because it was like perfect timing for me when I felt hungry. Then for lunch, she had a fermented salad. This salad genuinely surprised me. Like, I did not think it was gonna make me that full. I also really enjoyed the crackers on the side. It was like a good twist to it. One of the things I didn't have was the sauerkraut, but I do have pretty much everything else. I substituted some stuff, like for example, the hummus. I don't have hummus. The hummus that I did have actually went bad for some reason really quickly. So I put on some chickpeas because hummus is made out of chickpeas. So I figured that'd be kind of similar, so I put the same amount. And then also, instead of quinoa, I put brown rice, just because I don't have any quinoa cooked right now and I'm kind of like on a time crunch. For dinner, I didn't always have salmon because I found repeating the salmon made me kind of like hate it at some point. So I try to keep a variation of having some type of protein with some type of veggie. Tuesday, I started seeing some definition, which was really surprising. She did have some snacks in between and stuff like that. And I did try to like incorporate my own snacks that were pretty healthy and pretty like wholesome. The bloating definitely went away and I was very excited just to see like the huge transformation from one day to the other. Now by Wednesday, it was really interesting because I started getting excited over making these foods. My scramble was probably one of my first loves in this meal plan. I knew I can variate it and I knew I can use it with so many different veggies and stuff like that. However, this was the day that my cravings started kicking in a little bit, so I tried to kind of be mindful of that, and I noticed that a lot of times that I felt like I was craving something, I was literally just ready for my next meal. So it was really interesting to see how I had to be mindful of that and not just kind of like go on a whim and like treat myself. Now Thursday, as for my actual results, I did see a little bit of definition. I started noticing that I was getting too obsessed with the way that everything looked and not necessarily with the food, which was what this whole thing was about. Like, my goal was not to lose weight, my goal was just to try this meal plan, you know what I mean? And I started getting a little tired by that day of the foods that I was eating, and it was also because I wasn't using as many variations on Wednesday. Between Wednesday and Thursday, they were kind of like the same meals, so I had to figure out a way to just be creative by Friday. Surprisingly, my energy levels have just been awesome. I'm trying to keep my head up and finish this diet plan. Next is Friday. By this point, I had seen most of my results shown in my skin. I saw my skin was glowing a lot more. I never felt too hungry or too full. I also made the salmon meal with the veggies. I know I haven't shown you guys a lot of like my dinners, but a lot of it was just variations and it was kind of boring, like tuna and stuff like that. But the salmon looked really good and I really wanted to show you guys that. And I had to treat myself this day because I had worked so hard at work and I was just really tired. Treat yourself. And Saturday was actually my very last day for this challenge. Like I mentioned before, my skin just kept glowing and looking better than ever. I actually found these pictures of me when I was like, I don't know, it was like 3 years ago, almost 2 years ago, and I had a lot of really bad acne. Just doing this for a week for like 6-7 days has shown me so much better results than it had been for like months before. I guess in conclusion, I'm definitely going to be trying these recipes. A lot of them it's been a week and I'm still eating them for lunch and for breakfast. And definitely this experience has taught me to be more creative with my food and to be more mindful of what I'm thinking while I'm eating and just setting kind of like an intention. Obviously this sounds like so woo-woo and so like much just for eating, but really is like just setting an intention and just being grateful for the food that I had. And one of the main things was really knowing whether I was having true cravings or whether I was just purely hungry and I was ready for my next meal. That was literally the main thing that I learned. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am so grateful for you guys for sticking with me and for watching this whole video of this whole experiment. I am definitely going to be doing more of these. I am not trying to be too drastic with them because although these are experiments, I do not want my body to like react randomly to like something that is not right for me. So I am gonna try to see what fits my actual meal plan, what I would normally do, and incorporate it and make experiments out of it and show you guys. Not going too drastic here like I mentioned before. Thank you guys again for watching. Comment down below what you think. Would you try that beet smoothie? Hey, give it a try. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.